Hey everybody, welcome to SMR Telugu Education. So what is the output of a given program? What is the output of given program? Here the array size is int error of 3, number of rows 3, number of columns 4. So first one is error of 0, next element error of 1, next one error of 2. These are the base addresses of an array. Error of 0 is the base address of this array. Error of 1 is the base address of this array. Error of 2 is the base address of this array. Here the base address is 500. Base address is 500. Next address is total 8 bytes. That means next address is 508. Next address is 516. This is the first element, second element, third, fourth element. The first element, second element, third, fourth element. Next one is error of 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. This address is this first address is 500. This address is 508. This address is 516. Next, error of 0. Array name is always gives base address of an array. Here the array name is error. So error always gives the base address of an array. Here error of 0 is this is the error of 0, one array, error of 2, another array. This one is error of 1 is another array. The first element is 4, 14, 24, 34. Next is 6, 16, 26, 36. Next one is 9, 19, 29, then 39. This address is 500. Next address is 502, 504, 506. Next address is 510, 512, 514. Next 516. So next address is 518, 520, 522, next this is the int asterisk PTR of 3. So array size is 3. Array size is 3. First element is PTR of 0, PTR of 0. Next element is PTR of 1. So PTR of 0. Next one is PTR of 1. Next element is PTR of 2. The array name is PTR. PTR gives the base address of an array. This is the address is 600. Array name is PTR. PTR always gives base address of an array. The first address is 600, next address is 602, next address is 604. Initial values is garbage values. Here the garbage values. Next one is int asterisk asterisk PPTR. So array name is, variable name is PPTR. So in some address 700, initial value is garbage value. Next, PTR of 0 is equal to AR of 0. AR of 0 always gives base address of this array. PTR of 0 is 500. AR of 1 is gives the base address of this array. The base address is 508. Next, AR of 2 gives the base address of this array. Base address is 518. Here PTR of 0 value is, base address of AR of 0 value is 500. That means this one is pointing to this one is pointing to this location. This one is pointing to this location. Next address is 508. PTR of 2 is 516. So this one is pointing to this address. This one is pointing to this variable. Next one, AR of 2 is 516 is pointing to PTR of 2. PTR of 2. This one is pointing to this address. This address. Next, PPTR is equal to PTR. Here PTR value is base address of array. Base address of array is 600. This 600 is stored in PPTR. Next, this one is pointing to this address. Next one, I value is 3. So I value is 3. So 3 greater than or equal to 1. Yes, condition true. Asterisk PTR plus is equal to I. I value is 3. What is PPTR? PPTR is 600. What is asterisk PPTR? Asterisk PPTR is 600 address variable, that is PTR of 0 is increment by 3. PTR of 0 value is increment by 3. That means PTR of 0 is pointing to 500. It is increment by 3. That means it is plus 1 means pointing to this one. Plus 2 means 24. Plus means 34. Now this value is changed to 506. This value is changed to 506. Now this one is pointing to 506. This one pointing to this one. $34. That means error of 0 3 element. Next, asterisk PPTR is, what is PPTR is 600. Asterisk PPTR means 600 address variable, that is PTR of 0, value is 506. Asterisk means 506 address variable. 506 address variable is 34, is increment by 3. That means this value is increment by 3. Now this value is changed to 37. Next, plus PPTR. Now the PPTR value is increment by 1. That means here the value is 602. Now this one is pointing to this location. This link is deallocate. Now I value is 2. Now I value changed to 2. So 2 greater than or equal to 1. Yes, condition true. What is PPTR? PPTR is 602. Asterisk PPTR is 602 address variable, that is PTR of 1 is increment by 2. That PTR 1 value is 508, is increment by 2. That means increment by 1 means 510, increment by 2 means 512. So this value is changed to 512. Now this one is pointing to 512. This link is deallocate. Now what is asterisk? What is PTR? What is PPTR? PPTR is 602. 602. Asterisk PPTR is 602 address variable, that means PTR of 1. Asterisk means PTR of 1 address. PTR 1 value is 512. The 512 address variable, that is a error of 1 10 11 12. Error of 12 is incremented by I value is 2. Now this value is changed to 28. Next, plus PPTR. PPTR value is 602 is increment by 1, that means this one is pointing to next 604. Now this one is pointing to this address. So this link is deallocated. Now I value is decrement by 1. Here I value is 1. So 1 greater than or equal to 1. Yes, condition true. What is PPTR? PPTR is 604. Asterisk means 604 address variable. PTR of 2 is increment by 1. That means PTR of 2 is pointing to increment by 1 means 5. It is pointing to next address. That means this value is changed to 518. 518. Now this one is pointing to this address. So this link is deallocated. So what is asterisk? What is PPTR? PPTR is 604. Asterisk PPTR means 604 address variable, that is PTR of 2 is replaced here. Next, asterisk PTR of 2. PTR of 2 address is 518. 518 address variable is error of 21. This value is incremented by 1. That means this value is changed to 20. Next, plus PPTR. PPTR value is increment by 1. This value is changed to 60. Then this link is this one is pointing to 606. Next, I value is 0. I value is 0. So 0 greater than or equal to 1. Condition false, out of the loop. Next, this statement is executed. PPTR is 606 is decrement by 1. That means this value is 604. Now this one is pointing to this address 604. Next, printf %/n %d. What is PPTR? PPTR is 604. Asterisk PPTR is 604 address variable PTR of 2. Asterisk means here replaced with PTR of 2. PTR of 2 asterisk means 508 address variable, that is error of 2 1. value is 20. So 20 is printed. Here, so 20 is printed. Next one is I is equal to 0, I less than 3, condition true, PTR of asterisk PTR of 0. Here PTR of 0 is 506, asterisk means 506 address variable, that is ARR of 03. This value is 37 is printed. Space. Next I value is incremented by 1. Next here I value is 1. I value is 1. So 1 less than 3. Yes, condition true. Asterisk PTR of 1. PTR of 1 is 512. Asterisk means 512 address variable. Address variable. Error of 101112. Error of 12. Value is 28. So 28 is printed. Next I value is incremented by 1. I value is 2. I value is 2. So 2 less than 3. Yes, condition true. Asterisk PTR of 2. What is PTR of 2 is 518. Asterisk means 518 address variable, that is error of 2021. Error of 21. Value is 20. Here the 20 is printed. Next I value is 3. 3 less than 3. Condition false, out of the loop. Next R value is 0. R value is 0. 0 less than 3. Condition true. Next control goes to next statement. C is equal to 0. C is equal to 0. 0 less than 4. Condition true. Error of 0 0. 0 0 value is 1. Next 0 1. Next C value is incremented by 1. 1 less than 4. Condition true. 0 1. 0 1 value is 14. I think this value is 4, not 1. This value is 4. 4. Here 4 is printed. For 14. Next R value is incremented by 1. C value is incremented by 1. C value is 2. 2 greater than 4. Condition true. 0 2. 0 2 value is 24. Next 0 3 value is 37. Next C value is 4. 4 less than 4. Condition false, out of the loop. Next R value is incremented by 1. So 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 2 1 3. It printed 6 16 28 36. Next C value is 4. 4 less than 4. Condition false, out of the loop. Next R value is incremented by 2. 2 less than 3. Yes, condition true. Next statement. C value is 0. 0 less than 4. Condition true. 2 0. 2 0. Value is 9. 2 1. Value is 20. 2 2. Value is 29. 2 3. Value is 39. So 9, 20, 29 and 39. So this is the output of a given program. Okay, we have to execute this code. Alt F new F2. The file name is pointer.c. Yes. So void main. Here you have to take a 2-dimensional array. size 3, 4, number of rows, number of columns. Here assign the values. Four, 14, 24, 34. Comma. The values is 6, 16, 26, 36. The values is 9, 19, 29, 39. Next, int asterisk ptr of array size is 3, int asterisk pptr. Next, I value is number of rows, number of columns, and clear the screen clr scr. Here you have to write for I is equal to, first assign the ptr of 0, value is equal to arr of 0. Next, ptr of 1 is equal to arr of 1. Next, ptr of 2 is equal to arr of 2. Next, pptr is equal to ptr. Now have to write for loop I is equal to 3, I greater than or equal to 1, I minus minus, or I is equal to I minus 1, anything I minus minus. Here first you have to asterisk pptr plus is equal to I, asterisk pptr plus is equal to I plus pptr. After the loop you have to decrement the pointer pptr. Next you have to printf /n %d comma asterisk pptr. Next you have to write the printf. After printing you write /n for new line. For I is equal to 0, I less than 3, I plus plus, then printf %d space comma asterisk ptr of I value. Next, print number of rows and number of columns. For rows is equal to 0 or less than number of rows is 3 r plus plus. Then every time output is new line you have to add printf /n. Then print number of columns. For column is equal to 0, c less than number of 4, c plus plus. And then printf %d space comma arr of number of rows, columns. Arr of 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3. Next time 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. Save this file. F2, Alt F9. Yes. You will get an errors. Error. Type. We have to mention the type of integer. Okay. Alt F9. Yes. Control F9. You have to debug this code. Windows watch. Here watches, add watch error. Next, ptr of add watch ptr. Next, pptr. So F7, yes. This is the error of 0. This is error of 1. This is error of 2. Your initial values is default values. This base address is stored here. This base address is stored here. This base address is stored here. So this is base address, this is base address, this is base address. Next, Windows watch. So PPTR value is PTR base address. Now PPTR is pointing to this address. Now I value is 3. Then this one is pointing to this way, this address 30, this address 34 address variable. This value is changed. Now this value is changed to 37. Yes. Next PPTR, this value is changed. Now PPTR is pointing to this address. Now PPTR is pointing to this address. This one is pointing to +4, 508 +4 pointing to this. Now this value is changed to 28. This value is changed to 28. Next PPTR is increment by 1. Now this PPTR is pointing to this address. This one is pointing to this. Here I value is increment by 1. Asterisk PPTR means this address variable. This one is increment by 1. That means this value is changed now. This one is pointing to this address. For this statement, this value is changed. E6. Now for this statement, asterisk PPTR is this one. Asterisk means this value. Error of 2 1. This value is increment by I. I value is 1. Increment by 1. This value is 20. Now PPTR, this value is increment by 1. This one is 6. Once again we are decrementing. This one is 4. Asterisk PPTR is now this one is pointing to this address. This one is pointing to this address. This one is 604. 604 is pointing to this address. Asterisk means 20. Alt F5, 20 is printed. Now this address is pointing to this variable. This one is pointing to this variable. This one is pointing to this variable. PTR of 0 means 37. Asterisk PTR of 0 means 37. Alt F5, 37 is printed. Next, asterisk PTR of 1 means pointing to this address. 28 is printed. Alt F5, 28. Next F7, this one is pointing to this one. 20 is printed. Alt F5, 20. Next F7, number of rows and number of columns. So 0 0 0 0. Alt F5, 4 is printed. 0 1 0 1 0 2 0 3. Alt F5, 4 14 24 37. Next R value is 1 1 0 1 1 1 6 is printed. Alt F5, 6 16 28 36. Alt F5. Next R value is 2, C value is 0. 2 0 9 9 20 29 39. Alt F5, all the elements are printed. Okay, F7. So you have to debug this code. We have to learn lot of things. One more thing, here by using pointers concept, you have to print these values without writing R and C. Here are error of R can be written as, how can I write this one, asterisk of error plus R, both are same. These two are same. Similarly, error of R and C, this can be written as asterisk error plus R plus C. This can be written as like this. If this gives the address, we want that value. Once again you have to write asterisk of asterisk error plus R plus C. This is by using pointers. So instead of writing this one, you have to write asterisk of error plus number of rows plus C, number of columns. This gives the address. Asterisk means variable at that address. Alt F9, yes, Control F9, same output. Alt F5. Just you have to write the clear the screen. That's why it prints the same output. Alt F9, yes, Control F9, Alt F5. By mistake, if you write without writing star, it prints the addresses. Continuous 00, 01, 02, 03, 20, 21, 22, continuous addresses. Alt F5. First address is 942, 492, 494, 496, 498 and 500, 502, 504 and so on. Continuous addresses. Okay, this is the difference. You have to access by using array index operator or by using pointers concept. Number of rows and number of columns. Alt F9. Write percentage D. Alt F9, yes, Control F9, Alt F5. Okay. So still you have any doubts? Please refer once. Thank you for watching.